I'm doing a walkabout here, and the other tree, both of these trees right here had leaners or widowmakers at one time, and this one finally fell. It's about time. It's been there for about 2 years, hanging over the trail here. But my real mission is to go through the north pasture that I'm clearing, the Savanna pasture, test a little bit of columbine. Getting red columbine everywhere here. I've been spreading the seeds whenever they get seed heads on them, which will be in a week or so. I grab the seeds when I'm on my walks and I toss them a little further down. Got no horses in here right now. There's another branch. These birch drop branches like crazy in the wind. Little trees, little trees, little trees. Really need to come in here and whack some of this stuff down. Trying to clear over past the big one there. That is an oak, I believe. Yes, I'm guessing it's a black oak, but might just be a regular red oak. But this is one of the savanna trees. You can see the low branches where this used to be in a field, and then once this was farmed, it had to grow the branches higher up because all this crap down here grew up around it once they started suppressing fires. Yeah, I got both thistle going in here. I'm spraying Triclopyr tomorrow, but I should make it a spray day and get in with some 2,4-D as well. 2,4-D is cheaper. Triclopyr is very, very good at killing trees from the suckers, so I think I'll use that more to take out suckers than 2,4-D will take out suckers as well, but it's not quite as strong. And I have Tordon as well. So I got a pretty big arsenal of killers. Yeah, these trees they're all wilting back. Not fast enough for me, but like this apple's almost gone. This maple is well along the way. And it's opening up. You can definitely see the extra light in here, even on a cloudy day like this. Semi-cloudy day. Very windy day today. Yeah, some of these trees are just hanging in there, and they really got to go. So there's a saved oak. All the trees around it are fading. It kind of sucks that they live so long. I would like the light in here, especially for especially for little guys like this, which doesn't look all that great. It's a pretty bent up tree. You can see this one's dying back really well. It's dead. Yeah, it is much clearer here than looking that way. the edge of my clearing is right over here. I don't have a hard edge, but it's right around where them trees are marked blue down there. Those oaks. The oaks do have a few nice low branches on each one. So once this is opened up, I'm hoping they shoot out them lower branches and take on a more field look. Another oak right here. Yeah, definitely more stuff on the ground than I would like to see as well. That's a tree right there. Suckering tree. That's what I got to spray tomorrow, is these suckering trees. There's one right there. One right there. I don't have to get all the little plants that are growing here, but they will eventually go as well. Between the mowing and the spraying. I just got the little blue stem seed today, and that will be planted in the test prairie out in front of the house, well, north of the house. And eventually this whole area will be planted in little blue stem. It's got bluegrass in here now, but we're going to try to switch that over to little blue stem and see how the horses like it. Some of these oaks are pretty tall, which is really good for logging, but I'm not going to be logging them. And the rest of the stuff is slowly dying out. I don't know if I need to go in here again and hack and squirt. I did it once, then I touched it up once. But some of these bigger birch and I guess it is mostly the birch. The aspen are pretty well died out. Like this birch right here and a couple up there. Let's go give them another hack and a squirt. But it's coming along pretty good. Everything's dying back. So I get... Alright, I will... Well, I guess I'll get to the edge here. Pretty near the road. Yeah, there's a big difference between down there and then through here. A lot of suckering. That's what them green ash do. Look at all the suckers in there. I got to get in here with that Triclopyr and spray that whole mess right there. Knock it down. But this, the floor here where I sprayed with 2,4-D, that came out really well. I got to get in here and do the rest, like right through here. And the 2,4-D will kill the forbs, the broadleaf stuff, and will leave the grass. Yeah, you can see this area has been seeded for... This was seeded last year. I threw some seed in here and seed washed down from the pasture when it was seeded last year. So this is what it starts to look like. But once I spray this stuff, this will be all grass through here. which is what I'm looking for. Okay, I'm going to get over to the west pasture and take a look over there. It looks pretty bad though. Okay, here is the west pasture. Horses are over here right now, and it's getting overgrown. Got some, yeah, that stuff doesn't look good. That's probably dying. That's grape. A lot of this stuff has been sprayed and is on its way out. Like that there. Lots of little trees. Grapes, trees. Green ash everywhere. These are the trees that I killed earlier, hack and squirt. These smaller diameter trees die pretty quick. The bigger ones, not so quick. Like this one here, you can see that bottom branch is pretty dead, all the bottom branches, and then still alive up there. This is a walnut. I don't know if I need to hack it some more or not. Probably. And then we got some oak right behind that, and everything else is kind of dying out. Yeah, I was wondering if there was much wind damage, but it looks like these two got really tall and spindly while they were in the woods with other trees. So I don't really know if they're going to make it in their current state or not. I might just cut them off somewhere and let them sprout from that. Pull them up straight and let them grow from there. Or just get rid of these two and keep this little guy. Because it seems to be re-sprouting down low. You could see where either deer, but I would guess blue, has bitten it. This isn't quite as bad as I thought it was going to be. I haven't been over here in a good long time. And it's not quite as overgrown as I thought. Sure looks that way from the other side. Yeah, see, like this is sumac, I believe. Gotta get rid of that. Oh yeah, there it is. Up in the field, those are all trees. And if I don't knock those damn things down, pretty soon it'll be too late. I'll have to come in here with the saw and do it. This stuff, if you've seen the chestnut video that I made a little bit earlier, I got to do the same thing to this stuff. I got to thin it down to 1, pick a good one, thin it down to that, train it to a decent guide stake, and hope to hell the damn horse doesn't keep biting the top off of it. I mean, I don't want bushes out here. I want trees. And these oaks are supposed to have a spreading form to them in a savanna. But if they get too much browsing, you know, I don't know what that's going to look like. Might look like shit. But I'm guessing that's how savannas really looked. You know, they had grazing and browsing. This one just fell in this latest wind. Last few days we've had 20-25 mile an hour winds with some pretty wicked gusts. You can hear trees falling in the woods here and there. Yeah, some bug got this. That's just a clusterfuck anyways. but it's in a spot where there's no other oaks. So I really want to save it. I'll get in here and tie that up. I'm going to have to start spraying these more. I don't know what the hell to put on them that blue won't like. I mean, the stinkum is really nasty, yet she will bite him. Well, she just waits for a little new growth to come on there that doesn't have stinkum on, and she bites that off. She's very patient in her naughtiness. Okay, it's not too bad. I got to get in here and whack this whole thing, and I got to get in here and spray the whole thing. Well, there's a real clusterfuck for you. Yeah, I was hoping to grow a tree out of this, but I got an oak right there. So maybe I'll abandon this one. I mean, I don't know if I can ever make that look good. It's got suckers coming out all over the place. And then blue keeps biting it down. When I started to walk up the hill, turned off the camera, started to walk up the hill to come over here and record, and a turkey was just off the road in the brush and took off, made a huge noise. It sucks when you don't have your camera rolling. Yeah, all the trees down here that I killed are pretty much gone. Most of them on that side too. It's just going to be a matter of cutting them down now. And I got to get through here and flush cut all the stumps. I got to mow this down again. It'll be real nice when this is finally cleared and I can get in here with a mower and not worry about damaging it. A heavy-duty brush cutter would be awesome right now, but don't have one, and it's not in the budget. And I can't even do a fucking oil change on my tractor without it getting screwed up. But I think that will work. My oil change part 3 is going to be successful. You watch and see. Yeah, I trimmed as far as right about here. And that was all I could get done. And I trimmed along the front up at the top too, right by the road. And that was all I could get done, and then I had to go on to planting. And I should be trimming right now. But I also have weeding to get done. I got to get a final weeding done in the front garden. Then I'll come down here and spray and trim. And that'll be very close to being it for the planting and other crap. This one is actually looking pretty nice. A little too many damn branches, but for some reason it looks like she's been leaving it alone. Tree there. That one looks like it's dying, but I'll spray these all again anyways. And lastly, Yeah, the grass is coming up really good too. Most places. Some places this mulch is just super thick, but it's going to be really good soil once it decomposes a little bit more. Yeah, these are all finally dying back. That's a lot of work getting these out of here. I cleared all this stuff earlier this spring, and this is where I left it. And actually I shouldn't have left this here. It's my cant hook. Got ants living in it. Bring this up with me. Oh shit. Now, all this really nice grass that I planted last year and this year. Ah, damn it. Ants are attacking me. I'll have to come back and get that. Shit, I got ants all over me now. But all this really nice grass, nice long lush looking grass. The horses just don't even come back here. I'm sure they will at some point, but if they don't eat it before it gets too leggy, then they probably won't eat it at all, unless they have no choice. And that kind of pisses me off. Alright, that's about it. So I absolutely got to get back in here and spray and brush cut. At some point soon, this stuff is going to slow down, and I won't have to get in here so damn often and cut and spray. Kind of like the other pasture. As soon as we can get a mower in here and mow safely without worrying about hitting this stuff, all this wood scrap from the forestry mulcher and these stumps, which are everywhere. Once we get to that point, it's so much easier. The horses leave, you come through with the mower, mow down whatever's left, and by the time they come back again, it's all one even size, and there's no really tall patches like you see over there. They won't eat that crap. Unless it's a really tasty variety of grass, but for the most part, they don't like that tall, leggy stuff. They do like this stuff, but for some reason they haven't wanted to come over here. Please subscribe and hit the update button, the little bell, and that'll inform you when we upload new videos. Have a great day.